Hello everyone. Welcome to Oracle Fusion Technical Training by UnoGeeks. In this video, we'll see how to display values of a lookup in flex fields. So what you normally do is you create value sets and attach them to flex fields so that user get to see a list of values in the flex field segments. But in some cases, if you have to, instead of attaching a value set, instead of displaying the values from a value set, in case you want to pull the values from a lookup and display it as a list of values in a flex fields, how do you do it? We're going to cover that in this video. And remember, this is one of the most commonly asked, one of the questions that you definitely come across in an interview if you're attending for a fusion technical consultant or maybe a functional consultant as well. So let's see how to do this. And what's the use case? We're going to first create a lookup. We'll call it. We'll capture a couple of countries in there in that lookup, and we will create a value set based on that lookup. And when we create that value set, we will be creating it as a table dependent value set. And we will be creating a flex field segments. So we'll take a job flex field as an example, descriptive flex field on a job. We will create a context and we will enable a segment called country. And to that DFF segment, we're going to attach the values that we create in step number 2. So it's a 3-step process. First, create a lookup, store a couple of countries in there. That's step number 1. Step number 2, create a table dependent value set to pull values from the lookup. That's step number 2. Step number 3, pick up a DFF on job as an example, create a context and enable country as a segment. And when you define the DFF segment, attach the values that you created in step number 2. So that way, when you go to job screen and try to create a new one, you get to see the values that you have in a lookup. Okay, so let's perform this, or let's do this in the application. So first, let's create a lookup, and you go to manage common lookups, and you can define a new lookup in there. You can say, geeks countries, maybe. Pickup module. And you save the lookup so that you can add couple of countries in there. So let's add a couple of countries in there, and let's add in India, display sequence 1, and let's add India again. That's okay. Let's add in UK. Let's save and close the lookup. That's step number 1. We've created the lookup first, and we're going to create a table dependent value set now to pull the values from this lookup. So search for a task called manage value sets and create a new task. And we can call it as Geeks lookup value set, or I'll call it as a country's value set. And I'll attach it to application common module. The validation type is going to be table because I want to pull the values from a lookup that I just created. And the value data type is going to be character. And in the from clause, I'll use fnd lookup values. This is a table that stores the lookup information. And I want to pull the value. So what is it that you want to pull? I want to pull the lookup code. And if you tab out, if you type in the exact column name, it will automatically pull the definition of the column from the table. And you could also use a description and ID column if you want, but I'll skip it to keep it simple. And you can add in a where clause to apply filter if you don't want to display all the values from the lookup, all the values that exist in that lookup. And if you want to say display only the enabled values, in such case, what you could say here, where enabled flag equal to Y. And if you have 10 entries in the lookup and only 5 of them are enabled, or say 6 of them are enabled, or you will see only the 6 values getting displayed in the LOV. And you could also order them by a specific field if you want. You just click on save and close. We're going to attach this value set to the flex field segment. So let's go to the descriptive flex field. And let's try to pick up descriptive flex field on job as an example. We've covered DFFs in great detail in one of the previous video. Please watch that if you want to understand how exactly DFFs work. Okay, so let's create a new context. Give it a name. And you just say UGDFF. And let's save it for the segments to get enabled. Yeah, it's enabled now. Add a country segment, data type character, and attach the value set that you have created, the country's value set. And you can assign a display size, set it up as 20, or maybe 10. 10 also should be fine because it's a small value. And you can click on save and close. Yeah, I just want to have one segment in this particular context because I just want to show you how to use or how to pull values from a lookup and display it as a list of values in a flex field segment. Save and close. Save and close again. And you have to deploy the flex field for changes to get reflected in the application. And once it is deployed successfully, the symbol gets changed from edited to a green, gets deployed. And we need to open a new application, new session of the application to be able to see the change. So let me open a new incognito window. Log in. And we need to go to the job screen and try to create a new job and see if the new DFF segment is enabled there or not. And more importantly, we want to figure out if the values from a lookup are getting displayed there or not. So you click on the drop down, go to setup and maintenance. That's where you create the jobs from because it comes under setup. Go to global search and manage job. Create a new job. UGDFF test. And in the context, you should be able to see the new context that you have enabled, UGDFF. This is the one that we have created. And you should see the country segment getting enabled now. And if you click on the drop down, you should be able to see. Okay, there's one thing that we missed in the setup. So when we didn't apply the filter in the value set, so that is causing this problem. So let's go back. Go back to the value set. Search for the value set that you have created. Edit it. It's a table dependent value set, but what we did here is we were pulling everything from FND lookup values. Ideally, we should restrict this value set to show only the lookup entries done in UnoGeeks countries common lookup. Because so we created a lookup, right? So we need to restrict this value set to pick up values only from that lookup. Okay, so Let's add in that condition. We'll say where lookup type equal to well, to be frank, I don't remember the lookup type that we have defined, but I hope we have called it as a UnoGeeks countries. I hope this is what we have used, but let me just verify it once. Save and close. Save and close. Let's go to the lookup, common lookups to figure out what is the name that we have used for a lookup. It is countries. And yeah, this is what I have used in the value set now. Okay, now let's go back into the application. Let's cancel this. Yes. And let's create a job again. Give it a name. Go to the next details page, and you should be able to see only the entries that we have created now. Okay, not sure if you have to sign out and sign in back for the changes to get reflected. Confirm. Let's go to setup and maintenance. Okay, let's go ahead and validate the DFF setup by creating a job. Let's go to common search and search for job now. Create a new one and call it as UG DFF job 1. Use the same as code and go to details page. You should see the new context that you have defined, which is UGDFF. And in the countries list, you should see the values coming from a lookup. Okay, so these two are the countries coming from a lookup. So what we did, we created a lookup, added a couple of countries in there, and then we created a table dependent value set to pull the values from a lookup. And we attached that table dependent value set to this segment. And if we go ahead and add a value to that lookup now, it should get reflected here instantaneously. So this is a lookup from where these countries are getting full. So let's go ahead and add in 2 more countries there, maybe US. Let's add, say, Germany. Save and close. And if you do a search now, if you do a search, do a blind search, you can say he's not blank, and do a search. You should see all the 4 countries popping up now, and you could pick any one of them. Okay, so this is how you could create, or this is how you could pull the values from a lookup and display it in a flex field segment. We usually attach value sets to flex fields, but should you encounter a case or use case for a client wherein you have to pull the values from a lookup instead and show it in a flex fields, now you have the answer, right? In the next video, we'll see how to make use of REST APIs, seeded REST APIs given by Oracle to pull or push the data into a Fusion HCM cloud. Okay, please join me in that video. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. In case you are interested in Oracle Fusion technical training offered by UnoGeeks, please call us on this number or send a WhatsApp message. Thank you.